sucks. Like, that's just super weird. And, you know, we went through a lot of different things, and, you know, we wanted to be back on Fearless so bad, and, you know, eventually it all happened through a bunch of legal stuff and everything like that happened. And I think when that transition happened, and when Kyle had left the band, is when me and the dudes really had what we wanted to do in our heads, and we were like, let's go and do it. Because we were having a hard time in the studio because we didn't really know what kind of songs to make. Like, we were kind of being like pulled apart. Like, we were like, you have to be this, you have to be that. And we didn't know what we wanted to be, and it's like, it's our band, like, let us do what we want to do, you know. And so the whole album came about that way. After all of that had happened, you know, all the songs started coming so fast, and it was just us writing songs again, and it felt so good. And, you know, then there's that. You know, that's the album, you know, it's the album that we wanted to make. It's the, everything about it to me is what I wanted it to be. And that's important because I think, like, we could have put out an album with Comey, but it would have been full of a bunch of, like, fake pop songs that, you know, it wouldn't be the Blues Carolina that everybody knows. And even though it's so different now, it would have been, you know, even way different then. And, you know, so I'm just really glad that, because a lot of bands, they get on major labels and they just get, like, shelved, which means, like, they won't really put out any more music, and they can't go anywhere to put out music because they're in a contract. And so we were lucky enough to, like, get out of it and be able to put out another album. So I mean, we're just thankful in that aspect. And, you know, we lucked out super hard. We lucked out that everyone liked it, and that, you know, everyone still sticking with Blues Carolina and all the new changes. And it's really, really cool.
How are the vibes from, like, what's the vibe difference if you're playing Warped and you're playing like a DJ like set?
Yeah, it's super different because, you know, like, when we do our DJ shows, we're playing a lot of other people's stuff, you know what I mean? And we're doing a lot of, like, edits that we'll make on our own, so we'll take, like, someone's verse and then we'll put it with another person's drop. So we make it our own, and so you just, like, DJ, like, doing a DJ set is super fun. It's like in a club atmosphere. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning. It's like a bunch of, it's like older people, obviously, you know what I mean? And then you come to Warped Tour, and we're playing for, like, the core fans that, like, love Blues Carolina, and it's like a lot of younger fans, and we get to play, like, full band. We can't, like, bring drums to the DJ set, you know what I mean? That'd be so awkward. Just at the club, everyone's just, like, going hard and drinking, and it's just, yeah. Yeah. Like, alright, Eric, we got you a little tiny setup over there to play drums. So it's a way different vibe, but, you know, we love it both. We love it all. We love all the aspects of what we can do. It's really cool.
Was it kind of hard to pick up the album after Kyle left? Was it hard to pick up the album after he left? Because I know you guys were working on it.
Yeah, I mean, honestly,
Did you find it easier?
it was way easier. To be honest with you, like, as weird as that sounds, like, you know, we were struggling writing because we just didn't really know what to do. And when he left, it felt like a weight off our shoulders. I don't know if that makes sense. And I'm not bad mouthing anybody, you know what I mean? And everything just started clicking so much faster. It was like, dude, and, you know, he left in the middle of the tour, and we had a show the next day. So we had to figure out how we were going to do it in one day. You know what I mean? Like, how we were going to do it.
What did you guys do?
What?
When you left, what did you do? Like, did you not have him on the screen?
Actually, our LD, who does our lights, lighting director, he actually used to be in, like, a hardcore band, so he would do the screening cards. And we went to a Jordan Ready set, so we would have Jordan come up and sing.
Was that last summer?
Yeah, we the Kings
Okay. I saw you, I was backstage with you guys, and that was the last time I saw Kyle.
Yeah, and, you know, even that first show after he had left without him felt like everything was like a whole. It was weird. It was really weird. Like, I didn't know if I was in the wrong for feeling that way. You know what I mean? Because I was like, I liked being able to just, like, have the stage by myself. Like, and not even in, like, a greedy way, like, I want to be the front man. Like, I never liked that at all. But it just, for some reason, it was cool for me to be able to just do that.
It was a new experience.
Yeah, it was a very new experience. And sorry, you're gonna have to pass it.
I guess it was time.
What?
I guess it was time.
Yeah. It felt very right. Everything was natural. Everything was, you know, everything was okay. everyone that I meet, because like I really don't get like that topic doesn't get brought up a lot to me, and you know everyone I meet is like they're like I was really like kind of scared about the album to listen to it without Kyle and whatever, but I heard it and I loved it and it's so awesome and like, I love your guys' set and that's really cool to be able to like come back from like a deficit like that, and yeah, I mean I've said it 30 times already, but we're just lucky to be able to still be in this position.
What about you guys in the back?
You're just listening?
What? I can't hear you. Pass the mic.
Is tonight's set gonna be awesome?
Yeah. I mean, AP said that we were the best performance of Love Tour, so I don't know. We'll see. What? So it should be good. It's full of energy, and the thing about our set, which is cool, is it never stops. There's not one part of the set where you don't hear any music. It goes the whole time.
That's awesome.
And like every time we play, like I get so excited that I go so hard on stage, and when we're done, I'm like, like dying, like I went way too hard, like holy shit, I need water, I need to calm down. It's so fun for me, and our crowds have been really, really awesome this World Tour, and seeing how much energy everyone else has gives me so much energy. So I like, and I'll be like, during the set, I'll think about it. I'm like, oh my god, like I'm so tired, but I can't stop like moving and like going ham. It's just so much fun. Like, that's the point, is to have fun on stage. Right? Like, why else would you do it if you're just gonna sit there and be boring? I don't know. Yeah, it's like this tour is so much different than any other tour because other tours, like if you're doing like a club tour, it's what we call them, and it's not like a big festival. It's like you like show up at the venue at like 11, like everyone loads in, and you have like all day just to chill out. You know what I mean? Like you can like go get food at a restaurant, then you get the sound check, which is like really important to your set because that's when you figure out what is wrong. Like if there's something wrong with something, you can fix it. But here, it's like you just have to fucking pray to God that everything's gonna be okay. You have 35 minutes to make sure it's all good, and we're going. It's like every day, like we wake up, we have to do a signing, we have to do press, I have to come and do this BANDHAPPY, and then we have to play, and it's just like every day, non-stop, all the time. Because I'll meet kids and they're like, I'm so tired, it's been a long day. I'm like, well, lucky you, because tomorrow I have to wake up and do all this all over again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And yeah, it's even as like a, this life is so weird. It's not normal, whatsoever. So I mean, I have like my girlfriend out here with me right now, and she's just like, I don't know how like you can do this every day. This is weird. But to me, I'm like, this is all I know. This is what I've been doing for so long that this is normal to me. Like if I was in one place at all times and I had like a normal job and stuff, like I felt like that would be weird to me, just because I'm grown up out here. I started touring when I was 18, so everything I know, everything that I've learned has come from this world. I went to high school, graduated, and then went straight to touring. So that's all I know. You know what I mean? This is all I know. Yeah, it's odd.
Follow to that, kind of off topic, but you said you went from high school basically to touring. So like her, for instance, she's doing her music thing. Embarrassing, I'm sorry. What's that transition going to be like for somebody, like if they were to do that, like as far as exposure and getting discovered, marketing and all that stuff?
Yeah, I mean, it's weird because I started touring when I graduated high school, like in a different band than Breathe Carolina. I was in another band before I played guitar, and we were just so happy to be out on the road that everything was sick to us. You know what I mean? We didn't have any fans. Like, no one came to watch us. Like, we played for the bartender and the house sound guy. You know what I mean? We didn't care. We were like, dude, this is sick. Like, you know, we would sell maybe like 2 shirts a day or something and have like $100. Like, you
Never
know,
pay to play.
no. I mean, we sometimes we'd get like $50 here and there, and just enough to get us to the next show. And, you know, like, it's a weird transition. Like, my mom was kind of freaked out. She was like, you're just gonna go and drive around the country and hope people come to your show? And I was like, yeah, like, we're just gonna try it out. And you know, like the networking and stuff like that is super important, because it's like you can just put stuff on YouTube and everyone can see it, you know, and like, you know, that's obviously just the way to go. Like,
Is that what you guys did?
yeah, I mean, we had like it was like when MySpace was really
Like
big.
back in the day, it was like, do you think get your demo out to the companies and stuff? It's not like that anymore.
No. It's really not. I mean, I think, you know, record labels still receive like demos and stuff, right? Sal works at 3 other cells, so I'm looking at it.